list on this list.
We don't have a tier for that. Oh, you either above S or below D. All right. Oh my God.
Here comes the big one.
What?
Should have done a tier list on the Nintendo peripherals.
I might make if you guys are up for it, I might make a part 2 out of this.
You think so?
That might be end of episode 1, and then next week, the next week we can do a part 2.
I'm happy to keep going, honestly.
Where are we at? Yeah, we're at like an hour and a half. So are you guys okay to jump in on this?
Yeah, we got a whole another 30 minutes to spare. Let's go.
Yeah. Colton, you cool? I feel like this is now we're getting into your territory here.
I mean, a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of games here I haven't touched either. So
look, if you didn't want to be on the podcast, you could have just said so.
Hey, I didn't say that. How dare you?
That was me.
I'm having fun. I do want to do this for like PlayStation.
Yeah.
Specifically, I think that'd be fun. Honestly, I feel like we're gonna get more of an argument. I thought that with the Nintendo consoles too, so maybe not.
Yeah,
also, maybe we're just agreeable humans in a way we never thought.
Let's. I made this list. So like the games that are on it. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. I try my best to be like all the first party stuff.
Yeah, it looks Nintendo good. Published. It looks
I included
good.
snipper clips. It's in there somewhere.
Nice. As long as Metroid's in here, I'm good. Yes.
That would really be embarrassing if it wasn't.
Yes.
I see it.
All right. Well, this is a long list. Hello. If you're joining us from our last episode, this is our part 2 episode. We are just going on our recording, but you'd never know that. This is a new episode. Hey.
What
welcome.
do you know?
This is a list. We are making a tier list of first party Switch games. We got a whole big sack of them here. So we're just going to jump in. And these are in order of release for somewhat. Josh?
No,
it's not.
I just saw
right there.
Crap.
It looks like the first 3 you started that way, and then
well, if you just
I guess
Nintendo Switch games.
I was gonna say, I guess 1-2 Switch would be before Odyssey too. If that was the case. All right, so let's jump into it. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Okay, S tier.
I mean, it's hard to argue.
I'm not gonna argue anywhere else for that.
Yeah.
Would you be mad if someone's just like
it's
B?
feeling an experience.
Yeah, I would not have energy for that. All right, let's throw that up.
Colton, you agree?
Great game.
Everybody likes that game, right?
We've all played that game. We all like that game, maybe to varying degrees, but
I don't know that Colton finished the game.
I never
dare
played
you.
it.
He did.
I finished it.
I finished
it too.
Colton put
Was
like
it
70
Victoria?
hours and finished it. Like Colton like sped through it.
Oh yeah, no, I
never finished it.
I never finished it.
Maybe.
I don't know. I thought someone never did.
Guys, I put 45 hours
finished it.
into this game and finished it.
I'm not listening to you.
You're so annoying. I thought somebody did finish it.
Can anyone truly finish this game without getting the golden poop? All right.
Still working on those Korok seeds.
Yeah.
Literally.
All right. Super Mario Odyssey. So let's go back to our Mario list.
Hey.
I
I
agree.
think that's an S tier.
I would
Personally.
I would say in comparison, if Breath of the Wild is S,
It's our benchmark.
Is an A.
I agree with Dalton.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put
Yeah,
that there.
that's
What are
cool.
you guys feeling?
That's A.
When those came out at the same time, I'm like, Super Mario Odyssey is a great game, but Zelda's like a kind of a revolutionary game. We may have not gotten like something like Elden Ring if Zelda wasn't, there in 2017. So yes. Now Josh is like, okay,
I'm back.
Breath of the Wild and B. I said the words Elden Ring. All right, here we go.
Oh, that.
1, 2, 3 Switch.
Wait. I didn't get any input on Odyssey. Why did you put it in A?
Because it's great, but it's not as good as Zelda.
Okay, I'm gonna yell about it later. Just let's go. Move on.
Okay.
What are you
We can come back to it. 1, 2, 3 Switch.
1, 2.
I didn't get to play it.
It's
really.
over. If it was more than $15, it was a mistake. That happens to be a $60.
I don't know.
game,
C.
everyone.
Here's the thing. I think I played
I'd
it, but
go
I think
way
I might have
lower.
just watched. I can't.
I
really
think I
tell
played
the
it
difference.
once in like a demo kiosk. Dude, this
Yeah.
was a $60 mini game collection. That
Oh, I forgot. I forgot how much it was. Yeah. Never mind.
yeah, it was $60. That's full
Oh
price.
man, I don't know.
I don't know
Without
why
the
that
price.
wasn't a launch.
I'm
or like
feeling-
a, what do you call it? The one that
Yeah,
came
I
with the
think it was
console.
supposed to be like their like
for F.
Wii Sports like equivalent, but it just
Yeah.
could not fill that gap. So okay, I'm feeling
You have to
E.
pay $60 for Wii
I'm
Sports.
feeling E because it's functional.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Well, an F.
F for functional.
No, I feel like
I don't know about F. I feel like
Okay.
judging the game itself, I feel like it
Okay.
it shouldn't be an F.
We're talking Nintendo first party. So are we putting anything in F? Do we just need to remove?
we'll
that?
keep it. We'll keep it. It's
Okay.
fine.
Well, just in
Alright,
case. Just in case.
I mean, I'm okay getting rid of it. That's a lot.
I'm
of
okay
tiers.
putting Mario Tennis Aces in F.
I'm not.
Oh no, I wouldn't do
Ooh.
that.
Hey,
I wouldn't
That
really
game was
go
fun.
there. And it
It's
was
not going to
fun.
be high, but it's not going to
It
be.
was fun
I-
for like.
I want to play that right now.
You guys, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this row.
Good. F is just so pessimistic.
Yeah, I feel like if Zelda's top and 1, 2, 3 Switch is bottom, that already gives us a good gauge point. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good. We should just stop now.
This is the list.
Agreed. Oh no. Oh shoot. Okay. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot if we're gonna split in this 2 episodes, I need to make a reference. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, click. Okay, that didn't show anything. Sorry, you're not gonna see this on the stream. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. All right, we're good. Sorry, I'm not gonna edit that out. Everyone's gonna hear that.
Yeah, it's no.
Wait.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Super Mario 3D All Stars Collection.
So I actually own the physical copy of this, and
Me
they do a nice quality of life thing tweak, which is with the Galaxy game, and you can play Galaxy with like a Pro Controller, and it'll work great. It'll work great, and you can just
Okay.
press Y to spin, and you don't have to do all the motion control stuff.
I'm upset at you because it's still better to play with motion controls.
Agreed.
No, I do too. I do. I like that too. Me too.
And it works well. It works well on the Switch.
Yeah. But
Okay, here's my problem. Super Mario Galaxy S tier game, right?
Shut up.
where's 2?
The rest two, the other 2 are maybe those are games I don't love.
Okay, but
It's
hear me out.
$60.
Your opinion sucks.
I had to spend $60 to get one game I liked.
I spent $60 to get 3 games that I love, so you can suck it.
I paid $6 so I can play all the games. 2 of them I never played. 1 of them I never finished.
I want
If
this
they
in
would have
S
sold
tier.
them separately, that would have been so much better.
I want this in
Okay,
S tier.
okay,
That's
fair.
the stupidest argument. You're getting
S
3
tier?
games. Shut
No.
your S tier.
No.
Dude, no, that bundle is S tier.
That collection the collection kind of sucks, and it's emulated kind of
Oh my
wonky in some
God.
areas too. Like
Okay,
they didn't do it. They didn't do the work they could have. Like emulators make that game look way
shut
better.
it. Everyone,
yeah.
everyone has been was begging for Super Mario Sunshine. The super people who loved it, right?
Yes.
They finally get a new way to play it, and
Yes.
you're gonna that they could
And
have
it's
done
still
more.
only
Shut
and it's still only
up.
30 FPS.
Who
I
cares?
will say,
You're the only one that cares.
No, I am
Mario
not.
needs to be 60 frames per second. Why the hell does Mario on the GameCube need to be 60 frames per second?
It needs to be, because it feel a platformer should not be 30 frames
Never
per
once
second.
have I played a Mario game and been like, "Ooh, this could be smoother. This could be smoother."
It could be. It could
No,
be.
you're insane.
You just
We
put
were
it on
just
the
talking about
emulator
the-
and see it.
No,
Feel
no,
it.
no.
I don't think it's S. I think it's overpriced. I think they
Who
could
ca-
have
okay, we're
done
not
more
talking about
work
price.
on the games.
Throw the price out. That is the dumbest argument.
Super
Who
Mario
cares about price?
Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy came out really nicely. They were able to up-res it to 1080p. I'll do all that stuff. The other games they could have done way more with. They're Nintendo. They have money.
You sound like a news outlet. Get out of here.
If they not,
We don't
if
need
they
IGN
gave,
up in
if
here.
they gave this to another studio, they would have took more time and care to make those games better than Nintendo would have.
okay, that's fair.
I will
Give it
not
to, like-
argue with that.
If they gave it to like Blue Point,
Blue Point, literally, yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, well,
freaking
no,
killed
shut
it.
up. Okay, well, they're owned by
I'm
Sony,
not-
so just get out of here.
it's not S tier for that reason.
No,
Okay.
it is because those games are 3 of the greatest games of all time. It's S
Here's-
tier. You're crazy. I don't care if they didn't change
Oh,
it. They were
and-
S tier when they were made. They're S
And then
tier
they
now.
put-
I don't care if they
and
didn't
then they-
bump it to 60 frames per second.
And then they-
It's not. It could be smoother.
And then they delisted it.
They
I
did.
don't care. I own a physical copy. I saw a physical copy at Target. Screw you. No, it's S tier. I don't care.
Nah.
Oh, it's too expensive and you can't find it anymore. I own it. It's great. It's S tier.
You can
Yeah,
also
it's
get it.
I will
digitally
say.
still.
I will say.
I would go. All right. What are you guys feeling? What do you go? So
Anger.
Josh
I
is
feel
S.
anger.
Josh is an angry S. I'm feeling.
What?
I'm feeling. I could go anywhere between. I go B. I think.
I go A.
hate
I go A. Honestly, they could have done a little more. I agree. They could have done a
A.
little more, but the pricing for three like big Mario games, like yeah,
Dude, why are we
A.
talking about pricing?
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
We
think
did
it's a
with
great
1, 2,
bundle. It's
3
a great
Switch.
bundle.
I
It's a
did.
great
You
bundle.
did. It was stupid.
We
they
live
did
in a
it now.
capitalist society.
I
That's
live
why
in a
we're
world.
talking about money.
I spent $60 and played one of those. You know.
These are
Just
games
is
made
what
for
it is.
children. These are games made for children.
I
I don't care about
We
the
love
price.
children.
I got to show my 2 young children 3 of the greatest games ever made on the console that they like to play on. That is amazing. You guys
That's-
suck.
yeah.
Sure.
No, that's fair. That's fair. A three. Okay, 3 games.
I thought I was going to
bundle.
care more about the
Great.
64 than this. This
I don't think it's a perfect game. I don't think
Moving
it's,
on.
it's not a perfect.
S does not mean perfect. What are
It's
we
not a-
talking about?
It could have been a better collection.
No,
That's
here's the
an
thing.
A, not
It's
S.
got a obviously S tier game, and it's got 2 games that I think are S tier. Okay, like Galaxy's like unanimously S tier, right? We all agree that. But like,
Sure.
I think Sunshine and 64, they both have like an argument for S tier, and it's not an average. You're getting 3
Okay.
games for the
Think
price.
of what-
Get out of here.
Think of another like GameCube to modern day port. Think of what they did for Wind Waker HD and Twilight
Yeah, they got rid
Princess,
of that really
and then
fun
look at
quest.
Super Mario Sunshine.
They made the sale faster. Ooh.
They literally took the ROM and dropped it in and called it a day. It's lazy.
Wind Waker had more
It's a
problems than
lazy-
any of these games.
It's a good collection with good games, but it's a lazy port.
Why does it's a port. They didn't change them. Oh my god. Like,
Port, not a remaster. That's the issue.
Yeah,
what is it, Matt? It's a port, yeah. Like they
It's a
didn't
port.
fix it.
And
Why is that
that's
bad?
why it's not S. A's
What?
good.
Okay,
A
we're
is
about to
good.
get into
It's not
how
S.
many Wii U ports?
We're about to get into some ports, but
God.
well,
God.
Bayonetta 2 is a much better looking and playing game on the Switch than the Wii U. They did work in increasing the frame rate and the resolution. Like
Rise too. Rise awesome.
That's also easier to do, I assume.
every other Wii U port,
Porting something that from the generation just before. It's probably a lot harder to mess with games that came out, the late 90s, early 2000s.
I know, but they're Nintendo. They should have. They care more about that game. They should have.
They definitely don't care. That's not the argument.
Isn't that game still 4:3? Did they not make it widescreen?
Why does it have to be widescreen? You are such a snob. Oh my god! I played it the way it was, like whatever.
This is like a $1 billion company.
It
They
was
could do that.
99% of what I remembered as a kid, and like, why is that a problem?
Eh,
It was better
because-
resolution, like not like natively, like but like my TV is better resolution now, so it didn't look like as much butt as it did then.
Yeah,
I played it when I was a kid.
yeah. Well, you're playing at least in like 480p versus 480i or whatever. But
Look.
I'm just saying they could have done more to the versions, especially for
okay.
Sunshine's case.
Zelda, they could have worked on that longer and got rid of the freaking frame drops in the forest. The woods where you get the sword. Shut up. That
that's
sucked.
much
Those
more-
frame drops were. Those frame drops are more noticeable than anything wrong in any of those 3 games right there. So if you want to
There's
get
not-
technical, we can get technical.
We're
Zelda
talking
has
about
a lot
we're
of technical
talking about an
problems.
open world game versus
Oh,
a
shut up!
15-year
What?
port. Like, come on.
This is very entertaining. Anyways,
I'm not. We already told our gut feelings. You're the only one in S, Josh. Everyone is good on A. I was the one in B. We're right in the middle. It's right where it should be.
No.
how do we feel about 3D World?
3D World. Okay, 3D World is just a port, and if it was just a port, it'd be lower. But Bowser's Fury is a.
Okay.
It's like maybe the new
Somebody
direction
stop Troy.
of
Somebody stop
3D
Troy. If
Mario.
it was just a port, it would be lower. That is so stupid. If it was
It
just
would
a
be.
port, it would no.
This is for the
ridiculous.
Switch. If we were
This is
making a
ridiculous.
Wii U list, then it would be at different places.
I'm sorry that the Switch sold well and stole all your precious Wii U games. They're still just as good as they were on the Wii U.
Hey.
Like, it doesn't matter if they added anything. We're just judging the games. This is a games list.
It's a games list, sure, but
We're ranking
then,
the games. I don't care what they came out on before. It doesn't matter. How good is the game?
I don't think
You
we're
can
ranking
buy it
these
for
at-
your Switch.
We're not
and
ranking
they're
this in a
fun.
bubble. Xenoblade
What?
Chronicles is a
I'm not-
port of a Switch game. I'm not gonna if of a Wii
Oh
game.
my god.
Why does being a port matter?
Because I
It's
would
still
put the
fun.
Wii
You're
ver-
saying that it's
I would put the
devalued
Wii
because it's-
version. I would put the Wii version of Xenoblade Chronicles higher than I would the Switch version because
Why?
it was a much more ambitious, cool
Does-
thing when it came out. It was a better game when it came out. It's
It doesn't
content.
matter. We're ranking the games compared to the other games. We are ranking in a bubble. It's a tier list. We're tier ranking the games, like the Switch games. Switch games. These are Switch games.
Sure, they're Switch games, but it matters when they came out.
They released on the Switch when they released on the Switch.
Sure, but they're still old games, and I'm still ranking them like old games.
Okay,
That have
then let's go
better
back to
sequels.
the other list and let's put every new Mario we should put higher than the old Marios
That's
because
not
they're
what I'm
better. Because that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. You're like, oh, it's a port. It's got to go down a tier because it's a port. Oh, but this one's got Bowser's Fury, so it's gonna go up. Well, I didn't play Bowser's Fury, and it looks stupid. Bowser's a freaking giant cat. I don't care. It looks dumb.
It's two games in one. You're talking about a game you've never played, but all right, here we go.
Okay,
Super Mario
we
3D
just
World
talked about
versus
three games in
Bowser's
one that are
Fury.
greater games than either. Get out.
I think we're doing okay. So I'm the only one that's played this, right? Have you guys played Bowser's Fury?
We're not just ranking Bowser's Fury.
I like to get
I
my
know,
input.
but we know what Super Mario 3D World is. We're talking about Bowser's Fury. That's what makes this game specifically.
Okay, that's not why I
worth
put it on the
talking
list
about.
though. Because I own that game and I played the Switch version of Super Mario 3D World, and that's why it's on this list.
Okay. It's also Bowser's Fury's on this list, and that's why I'm saying it's a better game than if it didn't have it.
Unless it's just a junk game, right? Because you
It's
like
not.
To play, you like to average out
It's
the.
it's not. It's Nintendo experimenting, and that's when Nintendo is at its best. When it's not playing it safe, it's playing it experimental. That's why we
So
got
all their
Breath of the
experiments
Wild.
are great. All
No,
their-
sometimes they're flawed, but sometimes they hit gold. Breath of the Wild is like a clear example of that. Bowser's Furies feels like they did that in like a kind of like a smaller platform than a
you
full
win.
game.
I've said enough. I'm timing out.
I don't know.
Who are you tagging in?
I already tagged.
So I'm timing out.
You time out.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right, so Bowser's Fury, I think makes this package really good. I think World is awesome game. Bowser's Fury is like maybe one of the freshest takes on Mario since Galaxy. So I don't know. I would personally, I'd put it like B. How do you guys feel about that?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
I like it in B.
So this is not this Dalton. This might be all you. Tell me about Animal Crossing because I played like.
No,
20
this is
minutes.
also me too.
Oh,
Isaiah's
okay.
been getting into it.
Really heavily.
Crossing.
I can ask my son about it. He likes it.
So, talking about the game as it is now, if I were to have started it today,
Like me.
Sure.
it's
Like
a
me.
lot better than
Ah.
it was when it was initially released. I think just it's a lot more fun, especially this Happy Homes Paradise, that expansion where you just decorate homes. That's just me. I love that a lot.
Yeah, like personalizing your island the way you see fit, like having your friends come over just so you can flex or like just show off. Like it's
It does
uh
have some terrible multiplayer capacity.
yes. Yeah, it really does. And
As someone who hasn't played the game, but when it came out, Victoria was all over it. I like looking over her shoulder while she played it all the time. I could not believe how horrible the multiplayer was in the year 2020.
very limiting.
Yikes.
It was horrible.
But okay, so what you're saying though, Dalton, is that you would have better gut feeling now versus when it like launched.
Yeah, when it launched, I would have easily made it a C or a D. Now
Wow,
I could argue
that's so
it.
crazy.
I could argue it a B or a C.
Okay. What are you feeling, Isaiah?
Honestly, I played it for like a whole like 2 weeks, like straight, day and night, like checking in, doing my little chores.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
That's
I would give it
opinion.
personally. If I were to like rate it as a now, as someone who's about to finish like the, I guess, quote, campaign, which when Kick Cider comes to your island, I would rate it A, low A or high B, because I really did spend a lot of time with it, and I love just the idea of like making like a personal like chore lists or like checkpoints of what I want to do, what I want to accomplish for my island, what can I do to make it better. It just it becomes like, I guess the word cathartic
Yeah.
for me.
Cathartic.
Yeah. I love that aspect. But again, like the online sucks.
Yeah.
So bad. I don't like it. And me and my partner would be like, come to my island, we'll go visit my museum. And we'd be like, that's it. Like literally, that's it.
Okay, bye.
From like hearing a lot of people talk about it and like the online stuff and stuff, I would be comfortable putting it in like C or B, maybe B, because of what Dalton was saying, that they really they have added a lot to it with the expansions.
Oh yeah.
If because I know a lot of people that just say, compared to New Leaf, this game still isn't up to snuff.
Yeah,
But-
New Leaf definitely has a lot of things figured out better than this one did.
Yeah. All right, cool. So we're feeling
B.
B?
Yeah.
B.
Okay, B. Cool. Dalton, this might be all you.
S.
God.
And S.
Come on.
Okay. Please.
You know
explain.
you're
No. Realistically, though, it's a B.
okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't argue with that. So
do you
I
think-
think, you know what? Compared to all the other Pokemons, this would be the one I would play, because it seems like it's the one trying to do. I don't know.
I really like the story
Yeah.
and like the exploration and catching, and
It looked cool.
I really like a lot about it and the setting.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. No, I see.
There are things that do really feel off, and a lot of that is the 2 frames per second issues.
What's that?
Like when you see like one of the Pokemon in the sky far away.
Oh, you mean like
2
it like
frames a
halves
second.
it like halves the frame rate, like the draw distance thing. Yeah,
It's
totally.
So bad.
It's weird when games do that. Okay, cool. But yeah, I
But
I had
it's
a
like an
lot
open
of
world
fun
game,
playing that.
so like we're talking about open world, so like frame rates don't matter. Remember?
You want some tea, Josh?
I'm actually drinking tea right now.
Well, I mean, muffin. Do you want a muffin, bro?
I am very hungry.
a foot rub.
Yeah. Like
All
while you
right.
two are arguing, you got a muffin.
This I would probably. This seems like a Josh and Colton pick. 'Cause
I played it.
I mean,
we're not
I
the only
played it enough-
we're not the only ones that played it. So
I played it enough to know I don't like it, but I want.
Yeah.
I don't want to just say that. I want to hear.
I think the game is really good if you're playing with someone who also likes the game.
Okay, yes. I'm also gonna say it's one of the greatest like multiplayer games on the Switch. It
It is
is-
so fun.
it is probably the most underrated game on the Switch. That's how much people don't like it.
Well, that's what I mean. I think most people are like, oh, that's a D game, or whatever. But
Yeah.
that might seem harsh.
I'm okay if we put it in C because I know a lot of people that in our group didn't really care for it, but I think I like it enough. And I think
okay.
Colton's with me.
Victoria just told me we didn't say the name of the game. This is ARMS, everyone.
Dang.
Thank you for doing that.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Before we were talking about Pokemon Legends Arceus. If that wasn't clear, sorry.
Right.
Arceus.
Sorry about
I think the other ones we said out loud. So. Arceus. So Arceus is in B. We're talking about ARMS
Yeah.
right now.
Well, I'm not British, so it's Arceus.
I'm not British. I play a little
Anyway,
bit of
yeah,
ARMS.
ARMS is super fun. It's I mean, it's one of Nintendo's few fighting games. I mean, obviously we got Smash Bros. That's a whole different thing though. But this feels like it has the same system of a lot of other fighting games, like block and dodge and grab.
Yeah,
Like, it's got that
I
kind of,
remember
like,
those,
rock, paper,
counters,
scissors.
Punishers.
Yeah. So
Punishers punishes.
it's super It's deeper than it looks, but it's still super light.
Okay. What's your guys' like gut feeling on that?
Because of what we put in B, I want to put it in C. I think our B tier looks weird.
Yeah,
but
I think
I'm good with C.
in my personal list,
I think that's a good in between.
D, but I think
and I would put it in D, so I think C seems like a fair.
You're like, and I hate this game.
I just it's the motion controls. I don't know. It's weird to me to put like I do appreciate like the fighting game mechanics and like the mechanically it seems really cool, but it's like the execution always feels weird to me. It's just like I never very quite got a hang of it.
It doesn't feel like other fighting games, but it is trying to use those same like logical mechanics.
Yeah. Right. And it's just tough to get better at a game like that unless you, like you said, you have someone else that's into it, so you can just keep,
every time me and Colton played it, everyone just like rolled their eyes.
Oh yeah, I was just like, all right, you guys have fun. Punch a hole through your Switch. I don't know.
So good. I had fun playing it. I just didn't play it as much as y'all.
Arms is in C. Very good.
That's more than I could have asked for.
Cool. Yeah, that feels good. All right, Astral Chain.
I played this game last month.
Wow. I played it at launch. I put probably about 20 plus hours, maybe 20 to 30, something around there.
Did you roll credits?
No.
I did.
Oh, you did? Wow. Okay. So people always have this thing where they say like there's the good platinum and then there's like the other platinum. And I feel like this sits right in the middle for me. Like, I don't know if it's up to snuff with like Vanquish or Bayonetta or, like some of their just like best stuff.
I think this is really cool. And I think I get what you're saying because they got kind of weird with it and it landed.
Yeah, no, there's like, like there's some really cool ideas and stuff. I just think maybe the game,
off.
You know what it is? It's the pacing. Like you would hit, those, I forget what exactly the context
is. The detective, you like go in the town and try to like find clues.
Yeah, but then even like those like otherworld levels dungeons. Where you're just the dungeons are just take forever, and you're like, I get it. Just let me like move on to the next section.
You're kind of in every individual thing a little too long.
Yeah, but sometimes every once in a while you'll get that platinum magic where there's like a huge boss and you jump onto like your mechanical tiger and you're like, oh, okay, this is sick. This is like some grade A like platinum stuff, and then it just gets bogged down again. So
mechanical
I feel
tiger.
like I would say low C for me. Or C, C, because I don't know. I never like finished it because I don't know.
I really liked it until I didn't at all.
Okay, sure. Yes. That's where I dropped off. There was like a detective scene where I was in a town, and for the life of me, I was like, who designed this town? Like I hit dead ends and the walk speed is slow, and I'm like, I just want to get back to the combat.
It has really good ideas, but I think I might actually just put it in D.
Really? I'm okay with that because that's the reason I didn't play. It was a game I was super excited for.
The ending was not worth it. It was stupid.
Yeah. And there's some stuff I like. Like it's wacky in some places, like that stupid mascot or whatever. That was in that like original Bayonetta 3 gameplay thing.
I guess my thing is the most I can say for any element of the game is that it was ambitious. Not that any of it was good.
Yes. Like the really cool and good ideas, just the execution was kind of like, eh.
They needed more money and time.
Yeah. I'm okay with D. I could be convinced with C just because I think visually and...
if somebody else had played it besides me and you, I would be like, I'd be okay with it in C.
If someone liked it, I would put it up in C and feel good about it.
I've seen the ending and it was not worth it.
Yeah. Okay. So next, so that was Astral Chain. Sorry, we didn't say the name again.
Probably didn't say it. Idiot.
That was Astral Chain by Platinum. Yes, that's in D. Sorry, everyone. All right, so next we have Mario. Is it Mario Strikers Battle League?
Battle League. Yeah, I own this game, but I haven't opened it.
No,
how would you rate
it? So
I have not played this yet.
I've not played this, but it's because of the other Switch sports releases. Every single one that's come out, I play a couple of times, and I'm like,
well, they're all okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where do you guys thinking I would put it? I don't know. I've never played
Wait,
it.
has anybody played
I
it?
wouldn't put it on the
No.
list if no one's.
Yeah, we haven't played it.
Okay,
it could
let's
it could be
Let's just keep
amazing.
it there.
I'll get back to you guys.
Yeah, it seems cool. Like the 8-player mode, I could see like in a 8-player Smash kind of way, not being as crazy, but still.
It's 8-player, but it's 5v5.
Right. Yeah.
What?
My issue.
Oh, that's
my
weird.
issue.
It's
Oh my
it's not
God,
it's
yeah.
not 5 people versus 5 people, but there's 5 characters on the screen on each team.
Yeah.
Weird.
I find it a
Okay.
little dumb. I find it dumb because like they're also doing this thing where it's like, oh, free updates, and what it means is like, oh, here's the rest of the cast, the characters,
That's every one of their Mario spin-off games, like Mario
which
Party
is
and
dumb.
yeah.
All right. So we're gonna move on here. Let me get your guys' opinion. So next game is Bayonetta 2. I feel like to be an S tier on our group list, that's kind of like we've played it and multiple people are like that game's like incredible. Because has anyone else played Bayonetta 2?
Really, no.
No. Okay. Because I can say right now it's one of the best games ever made. Like I've said that a lot on this podcast. I'm not even talking about in the Switch context. In the Switch context, it's S. In personal list, it's S, and it's.
Do you think it's in like your top 20 games of all time?
Oh, it's
Or
in my top
10.
5 games of all time.
I say I'm for putting it in S tier.
Okay. I
Okay.
just want to get your guys'
Yeah.
opinion on that.
Sure thing.
And I know I'm not crazy because there are plenty of people that they're like that game's incredible, which makes Bayonetta 3 have a lot to live up to. So, all right, Bravely Default 2.
I want to
Not interested.
No
Okay.
one. Okay. Yes. By the way, Bravely Default, the originals, that's what that was the Octopath Traveler team that now did the new games. And I have not ever. JRPGs are my favorite genre ever, and those are some JRPGs I've never been able to connect with. In a weird way. But yes. All right, Cadence of Hyrule. The other game we just passed over was Bravely Default 2, by the way. Sorry. We didn't put it on the list because none of us played it.
Cadence of Hyrule
Crypt
goes
of
on
the
sale.
Necrodancer.
Yes. Yeah, it's Crypt of the Necrodancer. Honestly, this is dumb. I would put it higher than I played through it. I think its soundtrack is the standout. It's the Danny Partowski. He's the guy who did the Super Meat Boy soundtrack. Like all of the soundtracks are just like,
And he's like remixing Zelda songs, right?
yeah, and they're amazing remixes. Like they're incredible. So it's just a weird. Yeah, the game itself, I didn't even love Crypt of the Necrodancer because I'm not
too
a big
hard.
roguelike guy. So, yes, and this I just kept finding myself not progressing, and it was getting frustrating.
Yep.
So I would put it in D. But let me tell you, that soundtrack is totally worth it. So just look it up on YouTube. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Crypt of the Necrodancer. Wait.
You guys go
sorry.
Cadence of Hyrule on D.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Yeah, looks fine.
Okay. Moving on to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
Very
Oh,
fun.
I love that game.
Such
It's a
a
good
cute,
game.
fun game. Yeah,
Awesome game.
Solid B.
To be fair, I never played the new editions because I played it on the Wii U, but yeah.
I think it's A for me, but I'm okay with it in B.
I was just about to say my personal list. It's in the A for me, but I would understand if it's B.
Yeah, B for me.
Personally, I would say C.
Okay, a good middle ground is B to me.
But I
What
could
do you guys
see
think?
B or A. If you guys are still feeling real strong about like a strong A, I'm cool putting it in there.
Sure, hey, we go for it.
I think it sits nicely next to Mario 3D World, considering those bonus levels that's where the game came from.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so B.
Yeah, I'm fine with B.
Yeah, B. Okay.
Okay. Cool. This
is
game's really cool, but it's very expensive for what it is.
And also the way sometimes these games work, it says 51 games, but like just take
Yeah.
probably 10 of those games are probably you have to like have 2 Switches to play with.
This is called Clubhouse something 50. something
Clubhouse
games. I
Games
can't read.
51
Yeah.
collection, or it's like a Nintendo board game collection almost.
It's cool that
so-
they did it.
Yeah, I have this game. Like me and Sam played like
Oh.
Chinese played like Mancala and
Reverse
Pool and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, so it's cool for what it is. It's a little on the expensive side still because it's a Nintendo game, so it never went down in price. So it's
If
still
somebody
like
bought
40
it for
bucks.
me for Christmas, I'd be like, cool.
Yeah.
Totally. And like Izayah said, like one of these is just like a piano. It's
That's
like,
awesome.
I don't know. This is,
Yeah.
That's like a bonus to me. I don't know.
The biggest like complaint I can give this game is that if you're doing with 3 people, you're not gonna have that much fun. You're not gonna have a lot of variety. B, you would sometimes need another Switch to play the game, like 'cause sometimes they're card games, so you would, of course, need your own screen. But that's kind of like annoying to me and stupid. It's like where it's like it's like
each person need
for
their own
real?
copy of the game to play that.
Or,
what's up?
To
Oh yeah,
like,
you do need your own
no.
copy.
Do you? Oh, wow.
I'm pretty
that
sure.
sucks if that's
No.
true.
I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't, because like it's not like a 3DS or a
I was gonna
DS where it's like
say,
you can just
you already need your own
guys-
Switch.
No, I'm sure you can. I'm sure they don't like they have in the trailer like 4 people playing that battleship thing. Like that's like
Okay.
that's like $160 to play that. Like I think you do transfer to people's Switch, or at least I hope so. Otherwise,
so,
yeah,
too.
that's awful. But whatever. I think this is like a solid. I don't know. What do you guys
B.
feel like? D or C?
High C, low B.
Oh, I've never played it.
Okay, I'm cool with C because it
You
I
want
mean,
C?
like, okay, so the cool thing is that the tutorials are all like narrated, like with characters and
Okay.
voice acting and like kind of like clever writing. Like it's not just like a a script that you scroll down. So they did some work. It's cool.
So it's if you have like the physical copies of these games, it's a fun way to learn them.
Yes. Yeah. It
Yeah.
teaches
for
you.
sure.
It teaches you some like real like obscure games that you wouldn't know.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
like
and they're fun.
I still want it.
it's cool.
It's all on my wish
It's
list.
good. It's good. It's
Yeah.
expensive still, which is rough. But yeah, like you said, maybe you can get a physical version for cheap. If they made one. I'm not sure about that. All right, so Clubhouse games on C. So next we have Daemon X Machina. I played the demo of this, and that's it.
Me,
Me too.
nothing.
I'm not a big mech sim guy, and that's kind of what this. It's like kind of an arcadey mech sim, and it kind of ran like garbage on the Switch too.
I heard they
Didn't
fixed
help.
it, but the game just didn't seem
Okay.
that interesting anyway.
Yeah, you don't hear much about this, but I don't feel
Right.
comfortable enough ranking it. Just
Yeah,
'cause
nobody's played the full game.
I played it.
I just
All
felt
right, here we
obligated to
go.
have it on the list because it came
Yeah.
out.
Hey, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze is the best 2D platformer Nintendo has made since like the Super Nintendo.
Sure.
It's way better than the Wii one. It's better than all the new Super Mario games. So personally, I might put it in A or B.
I thought you were gonna say
I would
S.
put it in B. I'd put it in B.
Really? Oh, that low?
Yeah, because it's a port. Remember the port rule? You gotta drop it a tier.
Oh, by the way,
it all makes sense.
By the way, for this port, the original game was $40 on Wii. They didn't add any content to it, and it's $60 on Switch.
Funky mode.
Oh, right. Oh, you're right. You're right. They put some easy modes in it. Oh, God. Okay. I'm okay with it being a B. I like this game a lot.
Go ahead. That's
It has a lot of like cool music. Like I think David Wise came back for this, so the music is awesome. Visuals are like really cool and creative. Yeah, game's awesome.
Next game is Metroid Dread, right?
Yeah, that was my
Yes.
game of the year last year.
For reference, I've only played like 2 hours of it straight.
Okay. Wait.
Okay. Go.
Waiting.
S. I don't think it goes directly to S. It was my favorite game that year on a weaker year.
Makes a detour to
Oh,
S.
okay.
What game are we
Okay
talking about?
putting it in A. This is Metroid Dread.
A.
Okay.
A. Oh right, yeah.
Go ahead,
You played
go
it.
ahead.
I want to play this so badly.
That game's
It
good.
is. It's so much fun. So much.
I was
fun.
waiting to get the OLED. Now I have it. So
By the way, yes, it runs great on the Switch too, and the OLED with like the blacks and everything. I bet that game looks great on handheld mode
Oh yeah.
because it looks really good on like an OLED. Yeah.
right.
All right.
Yeah.
A. I think it's an A for me. Like
This
it's
is a
my
cool-
game of the year that year, but it's not
Beautiful.
like game of all time for 2. Personally, I don't know. All right, Fire Emblem 3 Houses. A lot of us played this, so
I own it.
at least me and Colton.
I
I
started
didn't get to finish it. I didn't get to finish
10
it. Yeah.
minutes.
And now we're
Colton, was
a few
this your
hours.
first Fire Emblem other than the mobile game?
It was.
What'd you think?
I really liked it. There were parts of it that I felt like really dragged. I think when I was playing it, you were kind of because you were playing it around the same time, and you were saying, "Oh, the other Fire Emblem games, they did this better in this game, or they did something worse in this game than the other games." And
Yeah.
I remember hearing all that, and I remember agreeing with you. I remember like, "Oh yeah," or not agreeing with you, but hearing
made
you and
sense.
saying, "You know what? Yeah, I could see like if this part of the game was more like the other game that you said you liked a little bit better, this game would probably be a little bit higher on my list."
Yeah.
But with that being said, I did like it enough to where I'd probably put it in A, just because the parts that I liked, I really liked, and it kind of overshadowed the parts that I think kind of dragged.
Yeah. For me, for sure, there are some parts of this game like that are like really user friendly in the way they like did the map and the grid system. Only thing is, I wasn't a huge fan of actually like the free roaming, talking to everyone in town. I feel like that's where it really dragged. You know,
I
because
liked it in the first like 15 hours of the game.
Yeah.
But afterwards, I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. There's not.
You're just like, oh,
new
now I
going
have
on.
50 people to talk to. I need to do this fishing. Like, yeah, I feel like it tried to do like the Persona thing, but not nearly as like streamlined and well thought out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think it just had a pacing problem. But to its credit, I think like the 3 storyline thing is like really ambitious, and they kind of pulled it off in a crazy way to where like,
yeah, I thought that was cool. Like because I chose the yellow house, and then I would talk to you about it, and you chose the red house, and in your storyline, I think it was like the blue house that was like the really nefarious house, and then the yellow house kind of like went along with it. But in my storyline, like the red house, like they were the masterminds behind everything. They like killed the priest. Like it was weird.
So as the red storyline, you could have chosen to like go through the story like the normal way, or like take over like fight the church, like take the fight to the actual like church or whatever. And I chose the church ending, which is probably what you saw fighting against, Colton. But yeah, it's cool. That stuff's really cool. So I'm okay putting it with the A2. I think it's kind of it's definitely not my favorite Fire Emblem. I think Awakening and the GameCube Fire Emblem definitely have that top spot for me, but it's certainly not like the weakest. Like like I said, just had some pacing issues here and there, but I would be very comfortable putting an A or B. So, you feel an A, Colton?
Yeah, I am. I was okay moving it to B if you were. I know because you're a little bit more negative on it than I was, but if you're that's fine.
Yeah,
I know I haven't played it, but I think A looks good.
I think A looks good too. I think, I think there's pacing problems. I also think it's really cool that people could play, different versions, like different playthroughs of the game and have it be pretty different, like kind of crazy different.
Yeah.
And that's hard to pull off other than doing it what like Nier does, which is just give you a totally alternate ending when you beat the game, It's cool. So, all right. Did anyone play the Fire Emblem Warrior games?
Did we want to, or did we?
I think I want to.
Did you?
Oh, no.
I wanted to do the first one, but then they made a second one, and that really discouraged me from wanting to play the first.
Yeah, well, also because the second one is like direct. It's kind of sequel to.
I actually don't like how they're doing the things with the Warrior games where they're like, this is a sequel to Breath of the Wild, or a prequel to Breath of the Wild. I'm like, shut up.
Can I say something though that might make you guys angry? I think Persona 5 Strikers is such a better game than Persona 5 Royal.
That sounds really stupid, but it makes me interested.
It.
Yeah, same.
If you let's say,
but you sound like a moron.
Did you like Persona 4? Like the vibe of Persona 4, the way kind of the lightheartedness to kind of the darker stuff, the balance there.
Yeah,
that's what they did. They kind of Persona 4'd Persona 5, and that's Strikers.
Okay. I think Persona 5 still has a nice balance, but you have a weird opinion.
I did not love 5. I platinum Persona 5 Royal to prove it to myself that I actually didn't love that game very much, and I did it, and I was like, man, that
can ruin a lot of games though, trying to go for the platinum.
I know it did, but I just wanted to give it the full chance, and I did, and I still came away being like,
you're crazy. Okay,
Persona 5 Strikers.
So nobody's played Warriors.
Nah, we can skip over it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Kirby, is that the Forgotten Land? Okay, I know there's like some side stuff they put out.
I also have
Kirby and
to
the
see
Forgotten
Rapper.
Land. I mean, gut feeling, it's one of my favorite games this year. I would put it at maybe like A, like a high. If like Metroid Dread's a high A, this would be like a low A for me. You know, that's how I put it in my head.
Has anyone else played it?
It's awesome.
I played the demo of it, and it's already great. So yeah, hey, go ahead.
Okay,
Go all
cool.
out.
I think it's just a really strong Switch
I had an
platformer.
amazing time watching people play it on Twitch.
Cool. I mean that kind of proves it to yourself too. If you can watch something and still enjoy it, that does say something. What about Game Builder Garage?
Nope, got nothing.
Yeah,
Cool.
no, it seemed like the fact that you couldn't share what you built online and have other people play it, like you had to send them a code. Nope.
Oh
there's
yeah,
no
yeah,
browser.
the code.
There's no browser. Like
That's
even
so
Mario
stupid.
Maker had at least a browser. You know, it's still
Yeah.
hard to find your friend's stuff, but this one doesn't even have that. So it's a cool like coding like game for what it is, but whatever. I never played it, so I'm not going to rank it, but there's a reason people aren't like over the moon about it. Mario Golf. Again, did you guys play this?
No, actually.
I think everyone was so down on tennis that
Yeah,
no
I
one
was
got
too
around to
turned off
buying
by
the golf
tennis.
game.
But I feel like everyone had the same reaction. They were just like, wow, this could have been better. Like people that liked like Toadstool Tour on the GameCube and stuff were disappointed.
So probably not as good as we remember anyway.
Yeah, you're probably right. Again, probably just not something we can rank. None of us
Fair
bought it and
enough.
played it.
I wish I had.
It wouldn't have been high, I'm
disposable
guessing,
income.
though. Yeah. All right. Hyrule Warriors.
So this you're pointing at the
Age of Calamity. Sorry. Or both of them. Oh, no, let's start with Age of Calamity. Sorry.
Okay. So for Age of Calamity, has anyone else played it?
I played the
I have
demo,
I played the
and
demo, and that's it.
I'm going to be snobby again. That thing ran like awful.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's accepting it at least.
Okay. I want to just put I have sort of played it. I've guided Asher through the game. He's beaten it.
Oh.
He likes it just as much as Breath of the Wild. And I know that's a kid's perspective, but just for Asher, I wanna put it in C.
Okay, let's do it. D, really?
That's for you,
C.
Asher.
I said C.
Oh, okay. I thought I was like, that's lower.
I just put it in E. I don't care.
Yeah, I was gonna
He's
say
not
you're like for my son, make a near tier and put it lower.
Well, I could have. I could have put it next to Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that could have gone too.
That's where
Okay,
it
no,
sounded like it was going.
I like that.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. That sounds good. Also, by the way, it's like a kid thing. Like, I love Dynasty Warriors. I probably put like 300 hours into Dynasty Warriors 5.
Yeah.
As a kid, it's just so mindless and fun. But you know,
kids are dumb. Yeah, we all said it.
No, it's they get what they get. All right, Hyrule Warriors, the original. So this is the Wii U game. They ported up and added some stuff too.
I played it on. Oh yeah, I played it on the Switch. I loved it.
You did.
I love this too.
Yeah.
Really?
There's something. Okay, I'm not crazy. There's the Warriors games. I don't ever hear people compare it to like a Diablo or like a looter and stuff. But those have like a more junk food. It's like a junk food Diablo. That's what I think of like Warrior games.
Cool loot like Diablo. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So I liked this game on the Wii U. I never like beat it, but I got my enjoyment.
That's because it's super long.
Dude, it's like crazy long. So I played a good amount of it. Where are you feeling, Dalton, as far as like a grade?
I'd say like a B or a C.
Yeah, I don't remember if you had already purchased it or if you hadn't. I was like, Dalton, this is a Dalton game. Not just because it was like Zelda, but I'm like, I feel like this is your jam. It was after you played like 20 hours of that one God of War land where you just like fight waves of dudes. I'm like, Dalton, play a Warriors
sometimes
game.
you just need to mow down people. No.
Yeah, exactly. God, you would love Diablo. I still stand to this day. That would be your crack cocaine. All right. So where were you thinking, Dalton? Hello?
Yeah, I think he died.
Oh no.
I said B or C.
Oh, okay. B or
Oh,
C.
okay.
I would say
I'm,
C.
Yeah, I'm saying C too.
But if you're feeling real strongly about it, I could put it in B since this is our list. Would this be one of your higher rated games, Dalton?
I think he's doing something.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Troy.
We'll put in C. No worries. We'll come back to that. All right. Cool. So where are we at? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
S tier.
S tier.
Yeah, it's got to go S, man.
Like there's no.
Yeah. I'm not gonna fight you on that.
Oh yeah.
You know how you can sort your Switch games from like most played to least or whatever. Like Mario Kart 8 is like I think. Well, it's not my top. I think Smash is, but yeah, it's up there. And this is a game I played like hundreds of hours on another console, which is crazy.
It's the best Mario Kart.
Yeah. All right. It is. Yeah. We'll not argue there. All right, Colton. We got Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
I played it.
I played it too.
Okay.
Freaking love that game. I think it's an A tier, personally. I think it's a lot better than a lot of people thought it was going to be. I think the difficulty is a slight problem with the game towards the end, but I think with how fun the game is before that, I really think it makes up for that. I like
Josh,
it.
where would you put it?
Colton, did you finish it?
No, I'm working on that. Okay,
Yeah, I didn't think so. So it gets stupid hard.
Yeah, no, I ran into the same issue. I was like, this game's cool, but
I am on the last boss.
Here.
But I'm kind of conflicted because I think if it was easier, I would like it less.
That's how I feel.
So
I mean, you don't have to beat a game to like feel like strongly about it.
60% through.
I would say personally, I would put it in like C. Knowing that they could make a sequel that would like hit that A to S tier, you know?
Yeah. And oh my god, and that DLC is so good too that it gives me even more hope for the sequel.
Okay. So I would go C personally, but I don't. Well, what are you thinking, Josh? Same thing.
I think for me, like this is such a super.
I think it has to be B.
I think it should be B. Yeah.
If it wasn't Rabbids, I would want it in B. I hate the Rabbids.
I mean, they're just like the original Minions.
This is really the only game.
Better. My kids love Minions, and I've been watching those movies. They're so much funnier than Rabbids. It's incredible the difference. Like
yeah.
They have like a good like slapstick humor that isn't like in the same way like you're watching like an old Three Stooges episode or something. Yeah, I like that.
Rabbids just seem like they have a bad attitude.
That's kind of their thing, though.
Yes.
All right. So let's go to is Dalton back? Because we can skip this.
Yeah, sorry. No,
okay.
I had some family.
Nah, you're good. We're getting through this. So we're getting through this list. We can hurry it up. All right. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu.
It's really good.
B or lower.
B or lower? Because this is just kind of like a spiritual remake of like Pokemon
B
Yellow,
as
right?
in caper.
It's
okay.
I think
good. It's actually good because they didn't do a 1-to-1 remake. Like as far as the like being able to have a different way to play, and yes, there's less battles, but
I think this would be like a great
my kids
kid
really
first
love it.
Pokemon. I think that's the way I see it. I see it as like a really good like, hey, you got a nephew.
C is fine.
Yeah.
C? Are we thinking C?
I'm thinking C.
It's on the same level as Arceus.
Yeah, C is fine. Just don't go any lower.
Okay, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu.
I haven't played Arceus, but man, I expect that to be better.
Man, it's a good thing we didn't put Let's Go Eevee on this list because let me tell you, straight up S. Here we go. That sounded creepy to Eevee, and I'm sorry. I did not mean to put on that tone. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
I already had to put an explicit tag on it because of Dalton earlier, so we'll just keep it rolling.
Dang it.
All right, so Live a Live. I've only played the demo. I'm very interested.
Is that how
I
you
had
say
to
that?
choose between this and Xenoblade. So, Live Alive.
Yeah,
You said
Live.
I like
Live.
Live
I
Alive.
know.
Me too.
Live Alive's fine. Yeah.
I played the demo as well. It looks really interesting and very promising as an JRPG, and I'm excited to play it. And for now,
Okay. Then we'll
something
leave it
people have-
where it is now. Something
Yeah.
I want to play in the future.
I
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
bought it yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't.
But you check
All right,
that.
next we got Luigi's Mansion 3, which
B.
I just played for the first time. I just played for the first time, and okay,
loved
this
it.
game I know
But
I didn't.
B.
Yeah,
A.
Yeah.
A.
I didn't get it originally because I knew it wouldn't speak to me, and of course, when I played it, I was like, okay, first of all, that game, I think because its scope is so small, like. Visually, it looks amazing. Like everything you sucked up moves and like wiggles and like
Oh yeah,
everything
I love
in that
clearing
game looks
dust off
awesome.
of everything.
Yeah, the sound effects of like everything rattling and presentation in that game's awesome. I don't like playing the game because I get frustrated when I get stuck in a room for more than like.
But it's
5
like a
minutes.
simple puzzle game. Like it's not. It's not
But
like
I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I was just say that. It's just like
stupid.
it's just like the joy is having to explore. Like you do puzzles, you get stuck, you go, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll go in this room, and you might have find like a little secret you didn't catch the first time you were in that other
I
room.
know
You
it's
come
not
back
for
and you're
me.
like, oh,
Yeah.
wait, if I do this,
But I know.
My
I think
very favorite thing
it
in
is
the
probably-
game
yeah.
is the movie director. The
Oh.
movie director
I get
Ghost.
that.
He's
Is
the
that-
ghost of level 8, I think it was.
does that have the desert in it?
No,
I think that's one.
All right.
that's a different.
Well, whatever.
I think.
Yeah.
Y'all
Let's
can
keep
put
it
it in B,
moving.
but I
What are you
think
guys
you're wrong.
feeling?
I'm feeling A.
I'm feeling B.
Are
played
one of you
two-player
willing to
great.
go to a low A or a high B? What are you guys feeling? Getting a little more granular.
Here's my problem. You got some great games in B tier that shouldn't be that low, and so it feels weird to put Luigi's Mansion 3 in A, so put it in B.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So moving on to Super Mario Maker 2. I have this. Does anyone else play it?
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
I only
I
played
did
it
too.
because
Yeah.
you know we would play it on your Switch all the time, and I thought it was great.
Actually, no. We played
We
the
played
first one on my Wii U.
Oh
Yeah.
no, you're right. I'm dumb.
And by the way,
one was
the first
so
one
much better.
is a much better game.
You're
Yeah,
right.
I disagree.
that game
Yeah.
pad,
better.
I disagree.
that gamepad makes so much more sense.
That's
Yeah.
true. The console that is on makes more sense, but I think 2 is a better game.
I don't.
Maybe I'm biased because I had just moved from Texas, so I didn't have like a lot of people at that point to play to with other than myself.
I made
think
levels
enjoy
for
that.
my kids, and it was amazing.
Okay.
And Nintendo's levels in that game are really fun.
I mean, you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say because I would put like Mario Maker in either like a high B, low A original. This one I'd probably put in like C, which I know is low. But where would you put it?
I want
Josh?
it. I
Like
want it
A?
in B.
Okay, you wanted it B, but you would have put it like an A, right?
I would have put
Personally.
it in A if anyone else would have said A.
Okay, then I think B is a good middle ground for.
I actually got this game like for free with
I
my
think B
console
is fair.
with like
Yeah.
for Christmas, and
that's
I think it's very much well a B game. I
Okay.
can't. It's all right.
All right, Isaiah.
So much fun. You can just keep making levels. It's great.
Did you play
Five?
Shimigami? Did you play
Yeah.
SMT5, Shimigami Tensei 5?
Not yet. I will soon. For now, leave it alone.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to play this on the Switch. That's just where I
no,
came
no,
down to.
Nothing wrong with the Switch. Nothing wrong at all. My only issue is that I'm playing for Apocalypse and I'm at the final boss. The final boss is the biggest, is one of the biggest, difficulty spikes in like all JRPGs. Like it is ridiculous. So I'm just gonna wait till I beat that and then finish Nocturne on my PC. And then I'm like, all right, 5, jump in.
Okay, here we go. Next game. Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE.
It's not a game.
It's a Sharp and not a town because it's a game pop star. So what this originally was announced, this was like near the launch of the Wii U. It was a
That's
cross
cool.
between Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei. That's what it is. It's a crossover.
Oh, is this the thing where the people were like silhouettes of pretty colors?
Yes. Yeah. I really enjoyed this. I never played it on the Switch, but I was really enjoying the game on the Wii U. Only thing is, I bought the disc version, and apparently the load times are like double for that thing. So it's like playing a Persona game where you switch between screens a lot, like different areas. Imagine playing that, but having like a 8 to 12 second loading screen between every single thing.
But was the game good?
The game is good, and the battle system's awesome, and the that. So I think if I went back and played on the Switch where they fixed all that loading issues, it would be a really cool game. So I mean, I played enough of it to know, minus the loading issues, since that's not a thing on the Switch, I think I would have put that at a solid like low B or high C. It's not as good as like any of the Personas, like 3 through 5 or anything like that, but it's good.
You hate 5, cool. So
no, I hate 5, but
Persona's just say you hate 5.
Persona's a high, Persona 5 is like a B. Persona 5 Royal would be like, I don't know, B plus.
Same game.
Yeah, just about. I shouldn't have put 100 hours and platinumed it. That was a mistake. All right, so I would say I could put this in C, even if they fix the problems. I think it's a cool game. The dungeons are kind of meh. I think a lot of Shimigami Tensei games have that problem where the dungeon scenes are just like, this is way too long and not dynamic enough,
It's a game I'll get to playing if I've played every single other game on the Switch.
Yeah. All right, moving on. We got Pokemon Snap, the new one.
I still haven't played it. I just...
What? Really?
I just got it 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
For shame.
Okay, well.
I swear somebody played it.
Nah.
Dang.
I haven't even watched gameplay of this because I wanted it all to be new.
Okay. Hopefully,
I'm
scared it's going to disappoint you.
Long.
I'm sorry. I almost don't want you to play it. All right.
I think you'll have fun, Dalton. Don't listen to Trump.
Yeah.
It's it's like my Lego Star Wars for the Elden Ring thing. It's like a palate cleanser.
Dude.
Like when I have a rough week.
Lego games
by the way, those are the top 2 selling games this year by like a mile. Elden Ring and the Lego game both sold over 10 million like instantly.
That's amazing.
And they're both great. And I haven't finished either of them.
Dude, they're both gonna outsell Call of Duty. It's so what a world. All right. Moving on, Octopath Traveler. Colton.
D.
I think it's a good C because it's a B for me.
Okay.
I was actually going to say C until Dalton said D. I just thought it was funny.
I would say D2 for me. I think the demo showed off really well because like the art style, like the 2D, 3D stuff was like, I was like, dang, that looks really good. But what I really turned me off was when I realized that none of the characters would acknowledge each other's existence.
Yep.
I'm like, what's the point of playing a JRPG if your party is not a party? Yeah, that to me was just like, why did they do this? That's crazy to me. Like I said, the mechanics are very Bravely Default. The thing where you're like, you're saving moves or you're using extra. Yeah. Like all that stuff is still there. And that's always been a pretty good battle system with the job system. It's just with that studio, they've never hit a balance of like an art style, a story, characters, and everything that made it like a Dragon Quest level thing for me. So yeah, I'm cool with putting it in C. I
think that combat it hooked me. I mean, I played that thing nonstop for like 3 weeks when it came out. But man, that story really needed a lot of work. But man, I would.
Which story?
Off topic, 8 of them. But the Octopath on the game or on mobile right now. Oh my God, it's great.
Okay,
the story is fantastic. I wish I could take like their storytelling kind of from that and put it in Octopath Traveler. That would be perfect for me.
I will always be waiting when they hit that like perfect balance because I feel like their mechanics and stuff has always felt really nice, like really snappy in a way like older Suikoden's and stuff did. So like the thing is I want to like one of their games and I just have not found one. So maybe I'll try that mobile game. All right, let's put it in C. Cool. We're getting through this. Paper Mario.
I absolutely loved Paper Mario. It was heartwarming. It was fun to play. It was colorful. I feel like a 3-year-old describing this game.
Dang it, Dalton. Now I want to give it to you. I don't even want to say what I was going to say. Where would you put it?
I don't know. I'd put it either A or a B. My heart feels A just because I loved it so much.
I know. I feel it almost feels unfair because I bought this game knowing it wasn't going to be like my style of game. I was just like, man, but it looks so pretty. Like, I love the art style, of course.
I love the story in it.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
It's such a dumb, like, little kid story, but I love
Would you be okay putting it in B?
Yeah.
Like a high B?
Yeah, high B is good for me. I love it. It was so cute. It was.
Yeah.
It made me happy.
Okay. Then I'm not here to drag your dreams down. That's
for
you already did that.
All right, Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I've fallen off.
Horrible
every Pikmin
character in
I've played.
No.
Yeah.
Olimar is not a horrible character.
Guys,
I will need you to.
I've owned this game. I've never played past the first 2 levels, so I'm just gonna pass.
I've never played this game.
I can't get past the first 2 levels either.
I get bored so fast. I'm like, is this it? Okay. All right. So what do we got? I can't even read that.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
haven't played
I
that
put a
one.
demo of that game.
I'm basing this off of the originals.
The
I want to have
originals were
it.
great.
Yeah, it's just they redo the visuals and they make super minor changes. Yes, they change some things that some people might get annoyed about, but I think overall from what I've seen of the gameplay, the vibes there of what was there in the original. So, I love the originals so much.
Okay. Cool.
So see.
See,
I'd say officially, I wouldn't be comfortable ranking it.
That's fine. I just wanted to talk about it.
That's fair.
I'm cool with C. I'm cool with C.
You get to be Pokemon. You get to be.
Speaking of Pokemon, I have Pokemon Sword and Shield.
And I put it.
D.
I'm just gonna put both.
Whoa.
Oh,
E.
Same level as Arceus.
D.
Oh, D.
Oh, D. Okay.
Ooh.
I was surprised there. I was like, is that what?
I loved playing it, but I absolutely understand and see everything that's wrong with it.
I like the image of a big wolf.
I was about to say, Dalton, that
sword.
must hurt for you to say, but I feel like you've already gone through like the stages of grief. I can now just say it.
It just,
man,
I don't know.
Yeah,
they could have done so much more.
I've never seen gameplay of this game where not anyone is one-hitting literally everything in the game. I'm like
literally
what is
everything.
this?
The challenge was not there.
Are we worried about Scarlet and Violet then?
I am, but I'm also hopeful.
But
Yeah,
I would be, as someone on the outside, it's not like they finished Arceus and that team was like, okay, what can we build off that and take from both Sword and Arceus and build towards it? They were doing that's a separate team.
Yeah.
Like Arceus and the new Scarlet team. So they're not going to take a lot of stuff that was good in Arceus and bring it over. It's probably the game after Violet and Scarlet,
Okay.
Yeah.
Boo.
So that's just me looking from the outside. And
all right, moving on to the best Pokemon game.
Pokken Tournament DX. This is the Tekken Pokemon fighter, which I only ever played the demo. It seems really fun.
I've only ever played the demo.
I think it's super fun.
Well, yeah. I mean, when I played, I was like, this is a good time.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, just throw it in C.
Okay, that feels right. Yeah.
Like, I love it, but it's not going to beat anything in B tier, so.
Ring Fit.
Dude, this game's great.
This game is cool.
Looks fun. Looks like
it's so much work.
It is so hard to play.
it is really difficult.
I get so tired. I'm like 30 minutes in, I'm like, I can't breathe.
It does exactly what you wanted to do. I just never had like a clear space to do it. So I was like, this is really cool and fun. And I ended up selling mine, but during the pandemic when they like went up in price.
That's funny.
Yeah. But are you guys, are we feeling like a solid C on that one? I mean, listen, someone could convince me a B because I think it's a cool game.
It's not better than ARMS. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
It's not better than Arms.
Oh, okay. So
Really?
are we talking D?
No, I don't want to put it in D.
I think it's
but
on-
Maybe like
I
a
just
low
put it
C.
above Arms.
If Arms is a high C, then this is like a low C, pretty much.
I mean, me and Colton know Arms is a B, so
I guess you're
It's
right.
true.
Yeah. On our
In your
list.
heart of hearts.
yeah.
Interesting. This next one. Okay, I will give this one. I know they did a lot of work on it, which is good. But we have The Legend of Zelda
A.
Skyward
A.
Sword HD.
I'm a Dalton all the way.
A.
Oh my god.
Full send A.
Yeah.
I
You
just
can't-
played through it. A.
Yeah, I'm playing through it right now.
Ugh,
It's so
Guys,
good.
I've played
Troy?
20 hours of it. It's a D to me.
I
Troy,
don't care.
go
It
suck
doesn't
your
matter.
butt. Go suck your butt.
Skyward
I
Sword.
will- You guys gave me. You know what? You guys gave me Bayonetta and a few others. I'll give you this. I'm not.
A
gonna
few
drag
others,
it down.
yeah.
Thank you.
I will not gonna drag it down. Take the A. Take it. Take it.
If anybody asked me like best games on the Switch, like this would come into my mind.
Huh.
Mhm.
Like, I can understand people
Did
not
they
wanting to
fix
do
the
intro.
tutorial?
I never had a problem with the tutorial.
I mean, okay.
I guess I'm more patient, Troy.
The Digital
It
Foundry.
is pretty exhaustive.
Yeah. The Digital Foundry video showed some tutorial stuff. Like in the original, you couldn't skip through dialogue. You would have to wait for it to scroll at like a dead slow pace. And this one you can press A and stuff.
Whenever I played through the first time, I enjoyed it. Like I didn't notice anything. I didn't even know people didn't like it.
Oh, dude, yeah. It's
And I
like
played it and I was like, this is amazing.
It's like one of the most controversial Zeldas
I know
ever.
that now.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be. I think people are just getting frustrated with Nintendo because for so long they didn't change the formula all that much, and that was the tipping point where people
Okay,
it's the same thing again.
What I will say too is that the art style was kind of very painterly on the Wii, and the Wii was already at low resolution, so they were making something that was kind of like, I don't know, de-res, like the art style.
Art style is great.
And so it didn't show well on the Wii, but once they HDified it, you're like, oh, it's supposed to look like a water painting?
I like,
do
you
have
know,
an issue with it,
Which is
with
cool,
one thing though.
What?
HD, isn't that just technically supposed to be 1080p?
It can be
Yeah.
720 to 1080. Full HD can be 720p. Full HD is what you would call like 1080p technically.
It just bothered, and I know it's just like the Switch capabilities and what Nintendo is doing.
Yeah.
But like everyone else is doing like 4K. So when are
Okay,
we gonna
yeah.
get Legend of Zelda 4K?
Right.
well, never.
Most of them just called their stuff like it should have been called like Legend of Zelda, remastered,
Yeah.
or Skyward Sword remastered. It is weird that they're saying HD. It doesn't
They've never
make them
been
seem
good
like
with
they're late to
names.
the party.
They suck at naming stuff.
All right. Super Smash Brothers.
Wait. We just skipped Step 2
Ultimate.
and Splatoon 2.
Oh, sorry. Snipper
Snipper
clips.
clips.
Remember?
Couldn't find the English.
It is so fun.
picture.
Honestly, I think that game has aged very well since launched, and I think it's still a solid puzzle multiplayer game.
It was an awesome launch game.
Yeah, for sure.
It's cool.
It's very cute.
I don't know. I'd put it in C.
I put it in
I wanted to
You
be.
guys want to put it? Okay.
B. Me, yeah.
So you guys are
Yeah.
all mostly going B. Okay.
Yeah.
It is
I
such a
could do-
small
I
experience,
could do
but
a low B.
it's just so
Colton?
perfect.
Colton, I know you played some.
I really don't know if I prefer B or C for that, honestly.
Yeah,
I liked it, but
I would be more in the C camp, but if we're talking like a low B, then I can live with that.
Yeah. Splatoon 2,
It just
though.
looks so good right there next to the Origami King. Keep it.
Okay,
It
yeah.
does.
I've only ever played the original Splatoon, so Splatoon 2 is all you, Josh. Where are you feeling?
And
And Isaiah, sorry.
Well, Splatoon 2 is just a better version of the first game. I mean, they had some weird
Cool.
additions here and there, but I mean, the story's cool. This is when they added the what is it, like 4v or like the fighting? The horde mode? What is it called? Salmon Run?
Oh,
It-
yeah.
Oh yeah, Sound Run is like a Call of Duty Black Ops essentially, and it's actually really fun.
It's super silly. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Splatoon's great. I know this group doesn't really care for it. I don't get to play it that much because of that fact.
sorry.
Yeah,
But I mean,
Maybe Splatoon
Yeah.
4.
I will say I would put Splatoon 2 A if it wasn't for the fact that I played the demo of 3 when it was out for 12 hours, and in that case, for how I feel about it too, it's got a good story. It's got fun collectibles you can get during the missions of campaign. The online is a great experience. Honestly, like I haven't had much issues with it at all, to the point where like it's just fun. It's a good burst of energy. 5 minutes or 3 minutes like per match of online, and you keep grinding out the wins and whatnot. Like it's fun. It gets my engagement, and it's good.
I want to say that Splatoon is the online. I don't think you should buy it to play any other mode. Those are just the extra benefits of that are bundled in with the online mode. The online mode is where it's at.
Sure.
Yeah,
and it's super fun. It's kid friendly, which you don't get that a lot with online competitive games in general. The idea of just the territory control with paint on the ground, and that it's just such a smart idea.
It's so fun.
It's probably like Nintendo's last truly like a creative like new IP.
Yeah,
I can't put it above.
Have you seen Ring Fit Adventure?
It's better than I gotta say. It is better than ARMS. It's better than ARMS. So it's got
it's better than ARMS.
Oh yeah.
But I can't put it above B just because, like I said, where we have some of the B tier,
Splatoon 2. Splatoon has such style too. Like
it has great style.
I want it. Oh my
gosh, I want to
B too. B? Okay, cool.
However, this is an opinion.
It is better than ARMS, but I don't like your attitude, Isaiah, towards ARMS.
I'm sorry, I can't.
But I'm going to show you these arms.
By the way,
bat.
This is totally off subject, but I just realized something. I'm going totally off subject, but we call like Salmon Run a horde mode because literally like Gears of War made horde modes because you're fighting the horde. And I totally, it just hit me the other day. I'm like, it's called Horde mode because Gears of War.
They're also named Horde because they come in hordes.
True, but we still call those like modes Horde mode after like all these years. Like it's crazy.
Funny.
I will say though,
so if they did it first, we would call it Salmon Run in every game.
That would be so funny.
It would be so funny. I will say that if I already had like beat the game, the campaign, and the DLC, I'm certain my score would have been higher. Like the Octo expansion, the DLC.
Yeah,
I've heard
cool.
Is some of the best like a DLC you're ever gonna have. And
all right.
I actually feel the same way.
Sorry, we're gonna move on, guys.
No problem.
We are getting long on the tooth here. All right, so let's go to so yes, Splatoon 2, solid B, love it. Sounds good. Yeah. All right, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Izayah, you start.
It's gotta be S.
Okay. So
I disagree.
Okay. I'll say it this way.
Keep it brief. Yeah, go for it.
Brought a whole bunch of characters that we all love and enjoy. It gave a lot of focus on like just like the fighting game aspect, and they could have better with like a story, but love it. High A.
Yeah, just the sheer. Whoa. Okay, sorry, I was about to back up your S.
S is right, but still.
But just
they put Minecraft Steve in it, so it brings it down.
Sheer amount of like characters, and from the beginning, like almost to the beginning of the Switch life cycle to like near its end, just putting out like a regular content, making them to big events. Like, have you seen that character select list? It is absolutely ridiculous.
All right, yeah.
Steve is the worst character.
No, it's just hard to play him. It's just really hard to play him.
It's not fun. It's not.
It's not fun.
Dude. You guys, like it's like Mario Kart 8. Like it's Mario Kart 8 was that Wii U game. Like this, the base of this is still that Wii U game in a lot of ways, but they've just been endlessly expanding on it just to make it into a game that like how are they going to top this?
No, yeah, you can't. Sora.
I had more fun with all the A tier games that I played than Super Smash Brothers.
That's kind of. That's fair.
I mean, I don't mind putting in A. I mean, however you feeling, Colton?
I would say
A myself
because as someone who doesn't play Smash Bros. A lot, as much as I really liked this one. So
where would you put it, Josh? If you just had like,
I'm okay with it in S because I do love it. That's fine.
Right.
A lot of great memories.
What about Dalton? Dalton, you had it pretty. Where did you have it?
A.
You had an A.
Okay.
Okay. Then
I
I
think
think
it-
it, I think
but
it, I think it, I think it may be like the lowest S on our list so far, but I think it still deserves that S.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, good.
A lot of great
Yeah.
memories of that game, honestly.
Oh yeah,
The
it's
Kirby
great.
game that nobody played.
I played it. It's an E.
Moving
Kirby Star
on.
Allies.
Dalton said E, and I don't care.
Oh
Yeah,
wait. Are you talking about Kirby?
Yeah, Star Allies.
Oh, okay. I never played this, so Dalton,
It's
that's all
bad.
you. Is it bad? Is it that bad? Wow. All right.
It's like brain dead. It looks
Kirby
like.
Mario
is
Party.
that the free to play? Is that the free to play one?
No.
No,
It's
Oh, okay.
$60.
It's
Oh
like,
my God.
That's the one that came out like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Something like that.
Just looked like one of those generic
Would have been
Kirby.
better if
It
it
was-
was free to play.
It was
Do you have
focused on the
both
fact
the
that
Mario
you
parties
had.
on here?
All right.
Yeah,
We
I couldn't
do.
see the other one.
they're
Yeah.
back to
Oh
back.
no, they're right here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, Super Mario Party. This
That one is E.
I played it
That
2 days
one's
ago. It's
bad.
great. No, it's
Super
good.
or
No,
Mario
C.
Party
T.
Superstars.
Super
Wait, which
Mario
one's which?
Party. Super Mario Party was the first one that came out, and Mario Party
Yeah.
Superstars was like last year.
Oh,
before.
okay. I've only played this one, and I would put it at like
I'd put
I don't
it
know.
D or E.
I'd put it like
I
Ooh.
did
think
not like
C.
that one.
I would put low C
Hey,
or
What didn't you like about
Yeah.
it, Dalton?
It was. I just did not. I didn't like the dice specifically.
Oh,
and
I
how
love
each
that.
I love
character had
dice.
different-
That's amazing. No, screw you. That's why I like it.
yeah. I kind
I-
of like getting those allies. I like when you can have like 6 people following you. It's like this is super dumb.
Dalton, can I convince you to like let it be in C?
I mean, I didn't play a super lot of it, so yeah.
I
I
just
would
played
be
like
okay with
3
C.
hours 2 days
Low
ago
C.
with my whole family. It was pretty great.
Whenever I play it,
if
I
you
have
look
fun,
in my
but-
list, it'll say played for less than 1 hour.
Oof. Yeah.
Oh dang.
That's funny.
All right. I'm okay putting in C. That seems right. So what about
Thank
this
you.
new one? The
I haven't
collection.
played
It
it.
Significantly better.
I think B.
Yeah.
It's definitely better.
Really? Wow. I haven't.
I like
okay.
it a lot. It's a B.
Wait, who
All right.
owns it? Because I haven't got to play it.
Whoa. Okay. First, before we start, are you sure it's a B? Looking with these other games, it's like toe to toe with those.
Okay, it's a Mario Party game. It's not. So I think it's
That's
unfair
pretty
to be
high
like-
for a Mario.
You know
Party
what?
game, but all right.
Yeah,
could we move-
it's better. It's better
No,
than Mario
no,
Super Party.
because that's what
Can
your
we move
argument
this
was
to
with, like
D and then
Snipper
move
Clips.
this up to C?
I think your problem with
No.
it is that it's just not a single player like full fledged experience in your eyes.
I guess
but it's a
you're
party
right.
game, so you got.
I think it's a good party game. It's better than the first
You know what?
Mario Party.
I've never played it. If you
Game.
guys are saying it's a B, it's a B. You know.
Also, again,
no,
who owns
Izayah
it?
got it, and we
Izayah.
only played.
Oh,
I know he played one match with us, and after that one match, I was like, wow, this is so much better. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
way better.
yeah.
so we're gonna play
Being
that next time
cool.
I'm over. Is what
It's a
you're
good
saying?
party.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
sure,
have
Not
that
tomorrow,
for
because
sure.
we have plans tomorrow.
All
What are you
right.
playing
All
for?
right.
It stinks.
We are so close. All right, here we go. Mario Tennis Aces.
It's a
Dalton.
fantastic game.
I actually liked it. It's B. I'm sorry.
I'd say C or D. I'd say
Really?
more likely C.
I really enjoyed it.
I don't know. Whenever I
Low-
played it, I liked
low
it, but I didn't
C.
own it.
Low
I
C.
liked it. It just got worn out so quickly.
We played it remember, Dalton, we played it that one evening, and after that, I never wanted to touch it again.
It just
I
got
did.
worn out so easily.
Yeah, it's
I think
super
it's
shallow.
I think
Super
it's
And I tried the
I see.
online and I couldn't.
I'm okay putting in C. I would probably
It's-
put in D, but
C is good. I would give it like a high D, low C.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that. That was Mario Tennis. Hopefully I said that. All right, here we go. Did anyone play Triangle Strategy apart
that
from the
out?
demo?
Yeah,
Yes,
so
for like a month.
I didn't know
I have not.
that.
I need to play it, but
I'm
I.
excited. Moving on.
Cool. Moving on. Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. I beat this again, and I'm not sure why it was not better. Like 5 years later.
Because they put it out for profit, not to
Well,
make their
sure, but they put it out so more people were exposed to it. It's not so the people who played it before could play it again.
Yeah, I just feel like, okay, there's the Luigi mode, and that's cool, but I don't know. I actually walked away from it being like, I shouldn't have played that again. It lowered my opinion.
That's fine, but I don't think you should bring it down on the tier just because you played it twice and we're like, it was better the first time.
Okay,
I think you should
would
judge it on
say
the first time.
as far. Oh well,
I don't see
well
why you wouldn't.
compared to the rest of these games.
Most people that are going to
you
play it
know.
are going to be playing it for the first time.
I guess you're right. But compared to the rest of these games and me playing it on the Switch, if I just take out, like, even if I put in my original Wii U playthrough, the only reason I played that was because of launch. I might have fallen off it. I'd put it like, I don't know, low C.
I think it belongs in B at the lowest.
Whoa.
I think you're
Really?
crazy that you would put it any lower than that.
That game is so bland looking, though. And the
I don't care what it looked
I
like.
have to listen to that one more time. I'm going to die.
It's a great classic feeling Mario game that, I don't know, modern audiences can still enjoy.
So you're at a B. I'm at a D. Are we the only ones that played it?
I
just
have
seems
played
that
it,
way.
but I don't care for it.
What about like a high C? There was like, at this point, there were like what, like 4 other of these games that were pretty similar feeling.
The way you compare things that are irrelevant just boggles my mind.
I'm comparing it to the other Super Mario.
Yeah, and it's the best
games,
one of those, which I made clear.
Which
when we
still
were...
isn't high tier Mario, you know?
It's not.
I disagree with that.
Okay.
I
So
think it breaks into the top half of Mario games.
Probably.
Troy shut down for that one.
You're probably right for like the amount of Mario games.
It's a fun game. It's underrated. Like people don't give it enough credit.
It's fine. It's like C+ to me. Could we put it like at a high C? It's like a. I mean, that's the thing. It's right next to Donkey Kong Country on that list. Tropical Freeze, and that's a much better.
It says platformer. I don't like Donkey Kong.
It's way more creative. Yeah.
What does that even mean? It's way more creative.
Oh, like every like zone has like a different theme that's not just like water, ice, desert, fire.
Does it though?
Oh yeah, no, there's this one cool thing where they do like the Lion King intro. That you're like climbing on giraffes' necks and like the climbing mechanics. There's like
I guess I see what you mean. Like I get that it probably has more character. Again, this is useless.
A lot more mechanics too. Yeah. I mean, we're comparing.
I'm fine with the C. You know? I'm fine with the C, but it's only because you have 3D World in B. If that was an A like it should be, then I would put it in B.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's like we have these in the correct order at least.
Yeah, they're just shifted down one.
Better. Yeah.
Everything just shifted
down. I'm okay with that. All right, cool. Did anyone play Ultimate Alliance 3? Yep. Wow. Okay.
Oh wow.
It's a D. Right. No. Put an E. I want to give that game the crap.
Take that, Kirby. All right.
It's worse than Kirby. I don't need to play Kirby to know that. It's really annoying.
All right. Izayah Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
A. Okay. Cool.
Go ahead. Yeah. I love it. I'm not even done with that, but I love it. It's great.
That's like an.
Can we put 2 in B?
Oh no.
Ooh. Do you like it?
I understand that it's the worst of them.
I haven't played it, but so I can't.
But it still has so much of the good in it.
I don't think so.
I thought it was.
I think they layered on top anime garbage.
Just
that wasn't necessary. I don't think so. I had fun exploring in that game.
All right. So you two.
You put in an A.
No.
I didn't say A. I did not say A.
Oh, you said
I said B.
I would say C.
I would put C too.
I had such a rough time like playing that.
Okay, I'm not gonna fight hard over it. Go ahead. Put in C.
Yeah, I'm with Dalton. Honestly, just because of if I was gonna play this for the first time today, Izayah.
Dang it. You're doing that thing again.
Xenoblade Chronicles, which I did. I played this game, and I did not play through it like 100-hour second. But like Xenoblade Chronicles compared to 3 is just like a head and shoulders better game.
Then put it in S.
Yeah.
Classic. So no, but I wouldn't put it in S. I think it's awesome.
You're a coward.
Coward. It's not S tier game.
So what are you trying to say, Troy?
I'm trying to say put Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition in B. And put 3 in A.
Sure. Go ahead, man. Yeah. Or
He's gonna be so mad whenever he plays 3 and it's trash.
no, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. I know I am. I'm gonna love it.
I'm not
A is
sure.
already-
I'm not sure.
But one is already like awesome. One is like I already
know.
like you can't spell rainbow without run. Oh yeah, baby.
I don't know what.
Okay.
God, I don't know what like come to Jesus moment that team had between 2 and 3, but whew, 3 is up.
Well, I think it was all the
Come to
backlash.
Jesus moment.
I don't know what they did.
Put
3 is
3 in A. Put 3 in A.
can't
Yeah.
stop thinking about it.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Put
Not 40
Xenoblade. Put Xenoblade Chronicles at least above Arceus, please. Above Arceus.
I don't think that's fair, but all right. It doesn't matter. The order
Who
you're
cares? Who cares?
Oh, whatever. Damn it.
The order doesn't matter, Isaiah.
It doesn't matter. All right. Link's Awakening.
Nope, Yoshi's Crafted
Sorry.
World.
Crafted World. I only played the demo, so.
I only played the demo.
Don't care.
I played through most of it.
Fine.
I don't know exactly.
How are you feeling?
How do you feel?
I feel very
looked really
good
good.
about it.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. B.
Yeah, I would actually want it in B.
Nice.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Do it.
Now Zelda.
Yeah, Zelda. If you want to get into
Awakening.
so Troy, I'm gonna be Troy. Hold on. The frame rate issues. Am I right? Right.
No. So
I
I
did
love
have
the
trouble.
style. I love the style of the game.
Yeah, it looks cool.
That's as far as I'm willing to praise it.
And this is
Really?
a remake of Link's Awakening DX on the Game Boy.
And that's not me critiquing this game. That's me saying Link's Awakening was not a good game.
It's not good. You're going so far as to say it's not good.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought I cut out. That was confusing.
Right. And by the way, the way I edit this, usually those are pretty cut out and it's
okay. Sorry.
way more snappy. But the way we're doing the video, I can't cut out these pauses.
Oh, okay.
So you'll just live with them, audience. It's okay.
I like it.
You'll hear all our brains just like.
I think when it comes to that Zelda game, as someone who's never played one of the classic Zelda games like that, I was excited to play that one, and I was very upset that I got pretty bored with it.
Really?
Like 4 or 5 hours in, I never finished it.
Yeah.
There were too many puzzles.
Yeah, and
That were
and the solutions did not make any sense. I had to look up on YouTube like 5 different times.
I think you guys.
Okay. So what are you
Maybe.
guys kind of feeling? Gut feeling?
I think it's the worst Zelda game.
Wow.
Fair. I would
Damn.
say C.
I'm okay with C.
Or D.
Yeah. I don't know about D. I think it's a good enough game for C.
See.
Okay, we can go with C.
Sounds like C. All right.
I thought I liked it more than that, but when it came down to it.
Okay. Nintendo Switch Sports is our last game here. I bought
have
it.
not played it.
Played it.
I want it so bad.
I would say I'm really torn. Because, by the way, volleyball is like the prime standout from that game. Like, it's great.
Weird.
And I think they just added mechanics to it too to make it more interesting. But volleyball is like a blast. But everything else like tennis, bowling, I think it's worse than the Wii version. It doesn't have the same feel. Like it might be the controller itself.
You can't drop your bowling ball behind you. Ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, there's just stuff like that I don't know. It just doesn't hit as hard. Golf is now. Soccer is just kind of like a worse Rocket League.
But I did have fun with it. Whenever you brought it over that one week,
It's fun.
every mode I played,
Yeah.
I think I don't think I'd rather play anything on Wii Sports over any of the games I played on that personally.
Okay.
But I don't have it like you do, so I might. If I played them constantly, I'd probably.
I'm just surprised that I dropped off of it so fast. I thought it'd be something like me and Sam would pull out every once in a while, but after that initial few weeks and us going to Texas, we haven't touched it since. So I'd put it at C. Yeah. So I guess if no one else has played it, it's at C.
It seems high. I don't know.
Really?
I
I don't.
played it. It just looks like garbage.
I enjoyed it. I think volleyball alone brings it up.
Volleyball
If it wasn't for volleyball, then like if you take Wii Sports Resort, which had like tennis and archery and like the
Sparring,
dog mode. Yeah, like it's not anywhere near as good as Resort. So
loved it.
Resort's like a great game. Like that's almost like an A game to me.
Your mic is kind of doing this weird thing where it keeps going in and out.
I think I'm backing away from my mic. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Hopefully you're able to hear most of what I was saying.
You're still going back and forth.
Okay, how's that?
Speak more.
Can you hear me?
Oh, that's better.
Sure.
Okay, cool. All right, so we did it. That's your game. How about instead of me reading every title here, for our audio listeners, how about we just take it by row? I'll take S because my voice is dying. Let's do for our S tier. We have Zelda Breath of the Wild, Bayonetta 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Good.
That's cool.
Very good.
Yeah. Dalton, do you want to take A?
Sure. Put me on the spot like that.
Oh yeah.
So for the A tier, we have Mario Odyssey, the Super Mario 3D Collection, Metroid Dread. What is that? Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Yep.
The new Kirby game. I forgot the name of it.
In the Forgotten Land.
Kirby in the Forgotten Land.
Yep.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Nice.
I want to take B because I think if you just got the B tier games for the Switch, like you would have an amazing time.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
Totally.
All right. We got Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, Animal Crossing, New Horizons, I believe is the name, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, something suffix, I don't remember. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Luigi's Mansion 3, Super Mario Maker 2, Paper Mario Origami King, Snipper Clips, Splatoon 2, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Mario Party Superstars, and Yoshi's Crafted World.
Awesome.
I'll take C.
Awesome. Go for it.
For C, we have ARMS, Clubhouse, 51 Games, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, yeah, and Hyrule Warriors again. Is it just Hyrule Warriors? Yeah, okay.
And something.
Yeah, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, SMT Fire Emblem game. I don't care.
Yep.
Octopath Traveler, Pokemon. I think it's Mystery Dungeon Adventure DX or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Pokemon, I can't read this one.
Pokemon Tournament DX.
Pokemon DX. Ring Fit Adventures, Super Mario Party, Mario Tennis Aces, Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Zelda Link's Awakening. Yes. Nintendo Switch Sports. That's all for C.
That's in C. Nice. All right. Can you take D and E, Colton?
Yeah, in row D, we have Astral Chain, Cadence of Hyrule, and Pokemon Sword and Shield. And then in row E, 1-2 Switch, Kirby
Star Allies.
Star Allies, and then Ultimate Alliance 3, Josh's favorite game.
Nice.
It was amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. I know they're trying to read this off my like really low bit rate, like low resolution screen.
And it's like the boxes are cut off.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I that you guys got a lot of that subtitle. So yeah. Awesome. Well, that's a wrap. I'm still debating whether to split this into 2 parts or not. You will know because I think we just hit 3 hours. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It was fun though. It was a lot
I
of
thought
fun.
it was gonna go quick.
I thought that was a good time. I knew. I was like, yeah, there's 5 of us in it.
If we wouldn't have done this last one and we'd done something small like the first 2, it would have been a lot.
Totally.
quicker, but
Totally. I mean, I can't imagine we can even do the same thing with. I mean, we did with the Switch, but even like the PlayStation 4, that would be a long freaking list.
To be fair,
I
we
think
could
they
have
have
saved
fewer
30
first party.
minutes if you two would have stopped arguing about Mario.
God,
It actually didn't take that long.
No, that's gonna be its own. That's gonna be its own episode.
That'll be the bonus.
literally.
Just a YouTube clip of me yelling at you.
I forgot to clip
Join
it.
the
I would've
Patreon.
clipped it if
I
would've.
I will treasure this clip forever. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, Josh, for researching and picking out these lists.
Oh yeah, it took me about 15 minutes.
You know,
I'll host some other time.
It's 15 minutes I didn't have. And I just want to throw out there our last episode, we did our game club of Inside and Izayah for our YouTube channel. He edited in a lot of his gameplay clips over top our podcast episode.
Yeah,
and
it
it
looks
looks
good.
really awesome. Yeah. So really good job there. It's good to have like a visual aid for something like that. So yeah, great job on that. And thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
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 Okay,
Bye.